Okay guys, so today we're going to be opening Tactical Masters, and Alec is joining me today because he's interested in one of the decks in here, no?
Paul has forced me to be interested in Valence, even though Pendulum decks hurt my brain.
You were literally reading them all the other day.
After weeks of Paul forcing me.
So let the games begin. What is that? Like, that's such a generic...
Video games. These are all based off video games.
I guess that's true. Yeah, all the archetypes
Guess
are.
what? Valence are tactical turn-based RPGs. Runics are...
What are Runics?
What are
They're the
Runics?
first person...
Yeah,
it's a first person
kind
game.
of, what's the game? Skyrim style, Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls style games.
And then Labyrinth is like you're just dungeon crawling.
crawl? Yeah.
Okay. So, Tactical Masters has 3 archetypes, and we're going to try to pull as much as we
Pull
can.
them all.
I am trying to build the Labyrinth monsters. So.
And I have no choice but to build Valence.
So we get Pendulum Switch,
No one cares.
Fiend
Still
Griefing,
don't.
Valence, Buster Baron,
Ah, I remember that
Interesting.
card vaguely.
Duelist Alliance, Astrograph's... You know, I forget that this is unbanned.
It is
Astrograph
unbanned.
Sorcerer. Labyrinth, Chandraglier, and Senate Switch. This is funny when we were reading...
Yeah, it turns out the Valence actually could search Senate Switch.
Yeah, they can actually like use it. It's very unexpected. That card's very old.
Ancient. Like the game Senate, which is an ancient Egyptian style of board game.
Really? I did not know that. The more you know. Fiend Griefing. Wow, I've gotten bad at moving these cards.
Yeah, you're
Pendulum
terrible.
Switch. Gary the Runic Fangs.
Its name is Gary?
Jerry? G-E-R-I?
Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary, that's not Gary, it's Gary.
Gary. That's
No, Gary's with an A, this is with an E.
Scapegoat. Fair Welcome Labyrinth. Labyrinth Chandraglier. And Labyrinth Archfiend.
I haven't seen a waifu yet. Disappointing.
Yeah, I think the waifu girl is the boss monster. We'll see if we get her. She is on the cover, and I think that there's another form of her or something that's coming out in the next main set.
Is that the one with all armor?
Yeah, looks like it. Okay, Runic Dispelling. Interesting. Don't know what they're doing here. I guess you're the first person character.
Yeah, you're about to dispel the spell on your friends, or dispel the
Bear
magic.
Blocker, Runic Flashing Fire, so you're firing a weapon. Yeah, these are all first-person action game things. Anti-Spell Fragrance,
That's also a first-person action game thing.
Labyrinth Coup Clock, Imperial Iron Wall, and
Coup Clock is
Cosmic
a
Cyclone.
dangerous name for a card.
Yeah, it seems... Okay, well,
Coup Clock card.
yeah. Tactical Masters is an interesting set, isn't it? Lots of cool cards. Lots of cool cards, yeah. Fiend Griefing. Nazuki the Valence Ninja, Valence Buster Baron, Dominator Duke,
Dom Duke.
Malice Lady of Lament. Oh, I hope they reprinted some of the Lament cards. They did.
Ah, there's
Lilith, and Absolute King Backjack. This is cool. I wanted to pick these up before the set came out, but it's good to know that I can just buy it now and get them in here.
Get all the ladies lament you want.
Yeah. There's like
It's lamentable.
3 or 4 Ladies of Lament, yeah?
Yeah, they made more sense, or at least in OCG.
Valent, Mad Marquez. No, someone named Marquez. They're mad.
I mean, it's supposed to be like a marquee.
Oh,
not like
that was
a
Marquez. Okay. Bear Blocker, Valence World Shinra Bancho.
One of our 2 field spells.
Duelist Alliance, Runic Slumber, Invader of Darkness is in
I
here.
wonder which deck he's supposed to be using.
Your opponent cannot activate quick play spells. This is the anti-Runic card, I guess.
Okay.
And Labyrinth Chandraglier. Tell me about that 2 field spell thing. How's that work?
1 field spell lets you move a card from the spell and trap zone to the monster zone. And then the other field spell lets you move a card from the monster zone to the spell and trap zone. The fun thing is, turn player can use each of those cards. So you and your opponent can just be moving cards around with just those 2 cards alone. Not to mention, when you activate one, it activates the other.
Got a Runic Golden Droplet.
No one cares.
Wow. Book of Eclipse. Labyrinth Stovey Torby.
That's a strange name.
Reckless Greed and Labyrinth Archfiend.
The-
That's Stovey Torby.
The Labyrinth things also remind me of, what's that movie? The Beauty and the Beast with all the appliances that can talk.
Yeah, I guess that's because that's all they really are. Is most of them are like weird talking things
Talking appliances.
or whatever. Pendium fusion, runic dispelling, mooning, their runic wings. Astrograph, trap trick, cynic
is that a
switch,
white
runic
football?
allure.
Up, can't tell. That a white football?
No.
Okay.
Hopefully we do pull her though. That'd be cool. I'm gonna pull her. Pendulum switch. Quick booster, labyrinth.
That's nice artwork.
Yeah, that is really cool. Huh. I guess that's like the
Big
sort of
old castle.
castle they live in. Duelist Alliance, Valence, Voltage Viscount, Imperial Iron Wall.
Yeah, the fire machine valence are all these nobles, kinda. They all have like some type of rank. And then the water valence are a bunch of like heroes. They're samurai, ninjas.
Compulsory evacuation device, runic dispelling, Malice Lady of Lament. Okay, I thought I didn't get an ultra. The ultra was later on, but I pulled her.
Hey,
Look,
what is it?
It's Lovely Lady. Lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. She is the girl on the cover of these packs, if you can tell. She's ultra rare. I was happy because I was like, we hadn't pulled an ultra yet, so. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to the activation of your normal trap cards. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Target a normal trap in your grave, set it to the field, but it can't be activated unless you control a fiend monster. And if another monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect, you can destroy a card in your opponent's hand at random or their field. Cool.
Just good, solid, not busted, just good stuff.
There we go. We'll use
I remember there
this.
was a lot of talk of Labyrinth being viable in the metagame, but I haven't seen anything yet.
I think the one that people were most excited about for like meta use was Runic, because it's like a weird deck out strategy, and that hasn't really been seen ever, like in an archetype, I guess. Technically Iron Chains from like 5Ds, but that was a really obscure one.
We never did get that rank 4 back. We never did.
Valence Mad Marquise, Valence Ninja, Runic Freezing Curses, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Stovey Torby, Invader of Darkness, and Backjack. Wow, so we're down to the last 2 packs on this side, and we've only pulled 1 Ultra. But I had to remind myself that in these spin-off packs, you typically only get like 3, maybe 4 Ultras if you're lucky.
Yikes.
Fiend Griefing, Runic Smiting Storm, Labyrinth Barrage, Astrograph Sorcerer, Runic Slumber, Imperial Iron Wall, and Reckless Greed. So hopefully this last one is an Ultra.
I like the artwork of a Labyrinth Barrage. You can see that the little knight person is like effortlessly clearing all the traps.
So, pulling up.
I can't see.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what he's doing. He's jumping between them, and it's sort of animated. All right, Seon, the Valence Archer, Pendulum Fusion, Labyrinth Setup, Book of Eclipse, Labyrinth Ku Klok, Cyclone, and Lilith Lady of Lament. All right, that's it for my side. Do you want to take over?
No. All right. It'll be a little awkward, but I'll do my best.
I'll try to guide you into the camera.
All right.
We'll see if it works.
I mean, open them
Hopefully this means you get like
strange.
2 Ultras.
All right.
Alright,
Can't
pull down
tell.
a little.
Down.
Or like forward towards me.
Towards you.
A little bit less.
All right.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
You're
Here we
perfect.
go. Pendulum Switch, Bear Blocker, Runic Golden Droplet, Trap Trick, Scapegoat, Valiant's Voltage Viscount, and Runic Allure.
You know, fun fact, if you're a Yugi tuber, I think you have to become like good at reading cards upside down.
You don't have a choice.
Because like back in the day, like sometimes that's how you had to
do it.
record it.
This guy is allegedly Lopter from the, what are they called?
The generators.
Generators.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh wait, that's not what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just put a super here. It's always cool when there's like that little bit of like, sort of reference to another archetype, some crossover. Yep.
We have Nazuki the Valence Ninja, Quick Booster, Valence Genesis Grand Duke, one of our fusions, Duelist Alliance, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Labyrinth Chando, am I saying it? And Lilith Lady of Lament.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of people want Anti-Spell Fragrance banned, and here's Konami.
Here it is being
They're just
reprinted
reprinting
again.
it. Easier to get than ever. What do you think? Do you think anti-spell fragrance is?
I used to play Pendulum, so I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the card either. I would not mind it.
Compulse, Bear Blocker, Valence World, Shinra Bansho, Scapegoat, Labyrinth Coup Clock, and Invader of Darkness, and Reckless Greed.
What are Reckless Greeds in here? I guess just to use the labyrinth since it's a normal trap.
That's it. Yeah, it's a normal trap.
Just draw.
Just draw cards and then not draw cards. But I guess if you can reset it, then it's not so bad.
Yeah, that's true. It lets you reset it.
We have, what's that? Scion, the Archer, Valence Archer, Quick Booster, Valence Buster Baron, Astrograph, Book of Eclipse, Absolute King Backjack, and Labyrinth Archfiend.
I'm worried. I'm always so worried with these boxes. Like, how many ultras will we pull?
Hey man,
We've
taken so many L's on boxes lately, I wouldn't be surprised.
This is true. You guys just don't know.
We have Runic Smithing Storm. Actually, I like the effect here. It reminds me of
It's like Twin Twisters or something.
Fiend Griefing, Runic Slumber, Duelist Alliance, Ultra Rare, Ariane or Ariane, the Labyrinth Servant,
Aww.
Runic Allure, and Cosmic Cyclone.
Take a look at her. What's her deal? Is it a normal trap? Summon a level 4 alert fiend from your deck. Oh wow. Huh. Cool.
Now get that off the screen. It's old news now, Paul.
Wow. Rude.
Next up is Valence Mad Marquise, Compulsory Activation Device. Hojo, the Valence Warrior. He would be a boss monster, but he actually has low stats. But he lets you do fusion summons. Malice Lady Lament, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Imperial Iron Wall. How many floodgates are in here?
Yeah, I know. That's interesting. They've got Anti-Spell Fragrance and Iron Wall just both in here. I mean, I guess people don't play Iron Wall as much anymore, so maybe it's not as obnoxious.
We'll be complaining about it in a format or two.
Yeah, I guess give it time, right? Someone will flip it up and it'll be the subject of...
Nazuki, Drolan Lockbird.
Oh, I forgot that's in here. That's a really cool reprint.
We have another Valence field spell. This is Koenig Wyson, Trap Trick, Farewell Welcome Labyrinth. I had to take a second. Senate Switch and Shendag.
Farewell Labyrinth. Is it a farewell or is it a welcome?
It's a fair welcome. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Like maybe you're coming, maybe you're going.
Runic Dispelling. Doesn't his remind you of Pop from Dragon Quest?
Yeah, a little bit. He actually looks, the hairstyle is very similar.
If you guys don't know, there's a Dragon Quest anime that you should be watching. Moving on.
And not many
Pendulum
people do.
Switch,
Watch it,
Runic
it's good.
Freezing Curses, Labyrinth Stove Torby, Valence Dominator Duke, Lilith Lady Lament, and Labyrinth Archfiend. I feel like this is the last card in a lot of packs.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I sometimes think Konami has like their factories must do it that way. Like there's a certain cards that are always the last one, or like.
Yeah, you're a last card, or I could tell.
And then my last cards.
Pendulum Fusion, Scion, the Valence Archer, Gary.
See, I told you.
Gary, not Gary.
Okay.
Malice, Lady Lament, Scapegoat, Runic Allure, and Cosmic Cyclone.
He's a Jerry, like the geriatrics.
I don't think it's Jerry. I don't know. Jerry just sounds...
Jerry, they're Runic Fangs.
This sounds very normal.
I mean, there's like Exo Sisters Martha.
Yeah,
so.
but they always have weirdly normal names. Compulsory Evacuation Device, Runic Smithing Storm, Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. Oh, it's not an Archfiend card, but it's them because I guess they're fiends. Duelist Alliance, Astrograph, Imperial Iron Wall, and Backjack.
Oh, down to the last couple packs.
With only 2 Ultras to write home about.
I know, I'm worried. Please, just one more, Konami.
We have Nazuki, we have Marquise, Runic Flashing Fire, Coup Clock, Book of Eclipse, Invader of Darkness, and Senate Switch. Alright guys, last pack. So I'm gonna say this is a secret rare.
Okay. Maybe it's a collector's rare. Those come in here, they wouldn't know by watching this video.
Alright, we have Runic Dispelling, Pendulum Fusion, Labyrinth,
Wow!
Anti-Spell Fragrance, Farewell, Labyrinth Shenda, and Viscount.
Man, only 2 Ultras.
2 Ultras, but look at that artwork.
And I got Ultras for the deck I'm building, so I'm happy. All right, well, anyways, that was Tactical Masters. You guys open this set. What do you think about it? Let us know. I guess we'll get to some deck building.
With what?
I'll get to some deck building, maybe not you. All right, see you guys in the next one.
Pass turn.